Yo, what up, squad? Alright, so today, man, or I guess not really today, but the other day, PlayStation released an update to the PlayStation Portal, and I gotta be honest with y'all, I'm excited for it because I actually installed it on my other PlayStation Portal right here, and I've already kind of been testing it out, and I have noticed some differences here that we're gonna talk about here in a second, and I also wanted to see if the gameplay, the latency, as well as the connection was actually smoother. And in short, that answer is yes. So there's two ways that you guys can actually update your PlayStation Portal, and one way is to go ahead and swipe over from the right. You're going to go to settings here, and then from here you're going to go to system, and then under system software you're going to go ahead and tap on update system software. Then it's going to go ahead and do its thing. It's going to search for the latest update, and then you just go ahead and install it and you're good to go. Now the other way that you guys can actually do this, if you haven't done it on a PlayStation Portal just yet, and let's say you've been slacking on your gaming and you ain't turned on your Portal in a long time, well, it's going to automatically force that update for you guys, and it's not going to let you guys connect to your PlayStation 5 without it. So definitely make sure you guys go ahead and do that update. At least that was my experience. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let the Portal just kind of do its thing here. Now for me, and doing my testing after this update here, did they fix the one issue that I had with this Portal here, and that is the lighting effect on the side of the Portal here. Now you guys can see right here on the side, you can see that the lights are kind of turned on. You may or may not be able to see it because I got this protector on here. But one of the things that they had an issue with was anytime I was within the settings menu here, the lights would actually turn on if I had them turned on. If you want to know how to do that, you just go to settings, display, and brightness, and then you're going to go to brightness of light bar, and then here you can just turn it on to standard. But the only issue is if I left out of here, those lights would actually turn off for some reason, and I don't know why. And still, with that being said today, that issue still stands, y'all. I'm not sure why PlayStation hasn't fixed that yet. Maybe this is something we're gonna get in the next one. But anyway, y'all, like I mentioned earlier in this video, one of the things that I've noticed was the gameplay, and that has been smoother. And I also wanted to kind of double this video here and just also talk about just my long-term perspective, my long-term review of after having and using this handheld here for over 5+ months straight. And you know, I done put some work into this bad boy, so I got a lot to talk about. The first thing I want to just kind of talk about here, and that is the gameplay in general, since I feel like we're kind of already here, so let's talk about it. All right, so in my testing with gameplay, it has been smooth, y'all, and I'm talking only smooth if we're talking about gaming within your home network and you got fast internet speeds. Now I found if you guys are outside of your home network, it has to be somewhere on fast internet speeds, or it just ain't gonna work that well. And one of the things that I found out that I feel like is the best thing that you guys should take with you if you plan on staying at a hotel or basically any place that's gonna have public Wi-Fi, and that is a portable router, y'all. Now this portable router here is gonna allow you guys to be able to basically connect your portal right up to it without you guys having to authenticate or anything like that, because you guys already know how hotels are. They will force you to kind of go through all of that before they will allow you guys to connect to it. And as you all know, the PlayStation Portal here, it does not have a browser on it, so it is impossible for you guys to get this thing here to work on public Wi-Fi. That needs to be authenticated. But when I was out in Las Vegas, right, because I got to talk about this experience, I tried to play this thing in my hotel room, and I got to be honest with y'all, I didn't really have the best internet connection while I was there, but I was not able to play my games at all, y'all. Like, I was able to connect to my PS5 back home here, but Spider-Man took a long time to get down that street. I'll just say that. So I will say, if you guys are wanting faster as well as smoother gameplay or better latency and all of that, make sure you guys have your Portal connected to solid Wi-Fi connection. And I'm working with Amazon, man, on some top secret level stuff, man, that's coming up here that I'm gonna be talking about here on the channel. I got a 3-part series that I'm working with them on, man. I'm gonna get y'all to some fast Wi-Fi speeds here, because, you know, we over here on Wi-Fi 7, baby, and anyway, we're gonna say that for another video. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, and that is the overall build quality and just kind of how has the Portal held up for me over all of this time. Now, I gotta be honest with y'all, man, because I'm always keep it funky and real with y'all on this channel. I've always played my Portal here with this kind of protective silicone case that I have on mine, and I'm technically never really touching the white original plastic parts that came with the Portal. And I highly, highly recommend you guys get one of these, because it has kept kept mine in top tier, pristine condition, just like it was on day one. And if you guys want this, I have a link for you guys down in the description section below where you guys can pick up one for yourself. Honestly, it also just looks dope too because it kind of gives it like this James Bond black and white theme. Like, I don't know, it's almost kind of like a tuxedo type of thing. Now, even when it comes to my screen here, like I haven't had any scratches, any scuffs or anything like that happen to it. But again, you know, I'm lightweight cheating on this too because I have always had a screen protector on mine since I took it out of the box on day one. And that has kept me from having any scratches or any damages to the screen. Because again, if you got any scratches on the screen, like you can't just easily like swap out a screen or nothing like that. Basically, you're gonna be that one walking around with a big old crack in the middle of your screen, and I promise you it's gonna knock all the cool out your walk. So if you guys want the screen protector as well as the silicone case that I have on mine, I have a bundle link down in the description section below where you guys can pick both of these up. But either way, y'all, when it comes to the Portal here, I felt like the build quality has been good. It's held up like a champ for me, and I've even dropped this bad boy a few times, but good thing that I got like this protector on there because, you know, that whole drop situation was a whole thing, but we ain't gonna talk about that today. Moving on. Oh, one thing that I do gotta mention with y'all, and that is with my left controller here, or even just kind of both of the controllers here, I haven't had any issues with them since I had my replacement with this. And if you guys wanna check that out, I have a 3-part series that's right up here that just walked through that entire process of what happened, why I actually have 2 of these bad boys. And, but yeah, that's a whole thing. But since then, and with my replacement one, I haven't had any issues with the controllers on here as far as stick drift or anything like that. All right, now the next thing I want to kind of talk about with y'all, and that's the speakers as well as the headphones or earbuds that I've personally been using. Now, you guys know that Sony released the PlayStation Pulse Elites as well as the Pulse Explorers. Now, for me, I've been having a hard time actually using that new PlayStation Link technology and just kind of just getting it to pair up and connect. I personally feel like it hasn't been that intuitive as far as me being able to connect it up. Again, I just got to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of how inconsistent it works when it comes to connecting up to whether it's the PS5 Slim or whether it's my PlayStation Portal. So since I actually mainly play within my home here, I actually prefer to use my Sony InZone Buds here whenever I'm gaming. I just keep these bad boys right here paired to my PS5, and since it's within range, and the range on these bad boys is ridiculously solid, and I can just literally go all over my crib here and just game wherever I'm at, and I don't have to worry about having to be near my PS5 or just in my space. Now, do the Pulse Elites or the Pulse Explorers actually sound bad? No, they don't sound bad at all. I actually think the Pulse Elites, I'm actually more impressed with the sound quality on those than I am with the Pulse Explorers. Now, when it comes to earbuds, I'm just Sony InZone Buds 100% and all the way, y'all. But if you guys want to actually stay within that Sony ecosystem, then I would say with headphones, I actually prefer you guys go with the Pulse Elites over the Pulse Explorers. But sound, even just coming straight out of the Portal in itself, is loud, it's crispy, and it just sounds really good overall. Trust me, y'all, either way you go, you will not be disappointed with the sound quality. But overall, y'all, just kind of wanted to hop on here and just let you guys know how the PlayStation Portal has been for me since I've received it. To me, the PlayStation Portal is still a damn good product, even though there was a lot of people out there that was 50-50 on it. Some people loved it, some people hated it, and there was a lot of y'all hating on it in the comments. But having it to me just allows me to easily be able to just kind of go anywhere within my home or even just outside on my patio area and just game, and I don't have to be restricted to my space or just one area within my home. The Portal is dope, y'all. Just the only downside, and I gotta keep it funky, I gotta be real with y'all, and that is PlayStation claims that you only have to have a bare minimum internet speed in order for you guys to be able to play this, and that is furthest from the truth, y'all. Trust me, in order to play this, you will need a fast internet speed in order for one of these bad boys to work. But let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comment section below, because I'm going to be down there hanging out with you guys, and we can talk Portal, we can talk any questions you guys want, troubleshoot, all of that. Let's go ahead and head down in those comments, man, and hang out. Thanks again for watching. See y'all in the next one. Squad, we out.